In holistic principles, a diet includes different types of foods and liquids. The fundamental role of a diet is based on the interconnected roles of nutritional, medicinal, and therapeutic elements within it. It is purposely used as a vehicle of sustainable health and transformation because what we eat influences every part of our body, bearing overall effects on one's physical, mental, energy healthfulness. Essentially, an evolution of ancient sciences and practices that recognize the integral role of natural foods in human healthfulness. The elements, nutritional, medicinal, and therapeutic, are intertwined within natural foods and the biobehavior of foods with our body, combined to promote a more long-term and sustainable approach to being well and living well. The modern-day term holistic derives from the Greek word holos, meaning whole or entire. The roots of wholeness in sciences and medicine closely stem and are influenced from the East, where physical, mental, and energy are recognized as intrinsic and not isolated parts. For example, in Indian Ayurveda, where health and well-being are viewed as the balance of mind, body, and energy of which how and what we eat plays a major role. Ayurveda also predates Greek medicine by several centuries. Another example being the traditional Chinese medicine emphasizing qi and the balance of yin and yang, all of which are intrinsic to diet, foods, and liquids, as each food type has particular qualities beyond taste alone. These holistic views substantially influenced Western perspectives, especially in ancient Greece. It is suggested that individuals like Hippocrates began to recognize the importance of working with the whole person and integrated physiology rather than isolated parts. Vedam et al. 2021 offer some views on this, where they suggest that it has been noted that in ancient Greece, travelers such as Pythagoras and Democritus, who visited India for knowledge and to see the impact on their societies. With the evolution of the 20th century, the significance of these principles and modern term holistic is now more recognized. Similarly, considering the opposite spectrum of holistic diets, let's look at the modernized, highly processed foods. Geonea et al. 2023 state that the potential ability of consuming highly processed foods to briefly enhance positive emotions is consistent with evidence that consumption of highly processed foods trains reward and pleasure systems in a manner similar to addictive substances. Individuals also consume highly processed foods in order to increase their positive emotions and reduce negative emotions. But in the long term, the consumption of these types of foods, harmful to general health, can lead to addiction, also affecting mental well-being. This is important to recognize, as the statement itself suggests that with awareness, one can work to improve their physical, mental, and energy position, a part of the holistic approach: identify, improve, and repair. In terms of principles of holistic diets, we clarify the terms nutritional, medicinal, and therapeutic concerning diet, highlighting their interconnections within a larger context. Firstly, nutritional refers to the components of food that provide the body with essential substances for growth, energy, and overall health. Foods that provide essential nutrients for overall health, like naturally grown fruits, vegetables, grains, and proteins. In the same way, protein is a macronutrient vital for building and repairing tissues, as well as producing enzymes and hormones. Nutritional components in foods are essential for maintaining our body's basic functions. They provide the necessary energy and building blocks for growth and repair, often serving as the foundation for medicinal and therapeutic benefits. However, isolating a single nutrient can be devoid of the broader scope of a particular food. Wang et al. 2022 state that a growing number of studies have shown that a single or limited nutrient assessment cannot objectively reflect the nutritional value of a particular food. A food matrix may exhibit a different relationship with health indicators from individual nutrients studied in isolation. Therefore, diet and food group quality have been proposed as indicators of nutrition from the perspective of balance, variety, adequacy, and moderation. Secondly, medicinal refers to properties in foods that can help prevent or manage conditions. These properties often arise from the nutrients present, which can trigger beneficial biological responses, enhancing the body's ability to heal and protect itself. For example, natural foods with healing properties, such as garlic, ginger, and turmeric, which may help prevent or address specific health issues by imparting their medicinal effects found in their biochemical components. For instance, curcumin and turmeric are potent anti-inflammatory. Similarly, foods rich in antioxidants can reduce inflammation and oxidative stress. These nutrients not only provide medicinal benefits, but also contribute to therapeutic effects, such as improved mood and cognitive function. Another specific example is natural, pure honey, which we discussed in our previous video. Hashim et al. 2021 suggests that many studies reported the beneficial effects of honey in reversing metabolic syndrome through its anti-obesity, hypoglycemic, hyperlipidemic, and hypertensive actions. Meanwhile, caffeic acid and quercetin in honey are also known to reduce body weight and fat mass. The therapeutic effects of honey largely depend on the antioxidant and anti-inflammatory properties of its polyphenol and flavonoid contents. Honey is shown to improve insulin sensitivity and normalize glucose metabolism despite its carbohydrate content. This suggests the medicinal effects of a particular food. Thirdly, therapeutic refers to the potential of therapeutic effects of certain foods, which can be experienced in mental, physical, and energy well-being. Therapeutic effects are typically a combined effect of nutritional and medicinal components, creating a synergy that supports overall improvement and recovery from various ailments. For instance, natural foods used in diet to promote well-being and manage imbalances, such as using organic oats for working with cholesterol levels. Similarly, in another example by Batul et al. 2022, they suggest that the elements zinc, phosphorus, magnesium, potassium, and selenium found in pumpkin seeds make them a nutritional powerhouse and are helpful against issues, including arthritis, inflammation, and carcinogenic conditions. Additionally, Guionea et al. 2023 state that an insufficient intake of fibers, antioxidants, vitamins, and minerals associated with an insufficient intake of liquids disturbs the optimal detoxification of the body, but also the health of the intestinal microbiome. Consequently, restoring a disrupted gut microbiome could be a promising treatment strategy for depression. Hence the position on the gut-brain axis across the board, one which ancient principles have consistently maintained with evolving time. Finally, an important factor to also consider is the matrix of nutrients in foods, which plays a crucial role in activating medicinal and therapeutic effects. This complex interaction ensures that the body receives a balanced supply of essential compounds, optimizing dietary outcomes. Understanding the interplay between the nutritional, medicinal, and therapeutic elements of natural foods is vital to sustainable and long-term holistic health. By selecting natural foods that offer all three advantages, one can enhance their approach to being well and living well. Ultimately, exercising constructive choice is a powerful tool, when used constructively as applied in holistic principles with the intent to improve physical, mental, and energy personal resource. Holistically, what one eats on a daily basis matters. It is the difference between exercising constructive choice and free will, or a lack of, the rights of which remain with us once we become aware. Subject to individual suitability and individual health status.